Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Summit 2 by G2A.com. I'm LD. I'll be joined here by Winter, and it's time for our final game of today's China region play. This one will be LGDcdec versus HGT. As with all matches in only an 8-team round robin, a very important game for both teams. Currently, we'll take a look at our standings here in a second. But yeah, while we do that, let's welcome in Winter. Hey Winter, how you doing? Maybe he's not here.
No, I'm here. I'm just reading something about the assist goal. I'm talking to a friend. He says that you need to at least reality over to get the bonus assist goal. You need to be in the range for it to work.
Yeah, you have to be near the hero.
It doesn't mean you just click the ulti button and then you get the bonus goal already.
Yeah. Oh, with Spectre, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so standings. LGDcdec are currently 1-1, and we have HGT sitting, I believe, 1-2 right now. So, yeah, with that said, draft's underway. It's a first overall pick, Scarith, made from HGT. LGDcdec is 2-1 now, because they won the match earlier today. So, yeah, they won with the sniper. I'm hoping we'll see it again. But yeah, other than that, LGDcdec with the big team fight control, the Brewmaster, the Bat Rider, and HGT going for your Scarith Mage for Razor. So they get some really strong laning presence here. An annoying lasso target, and they'll go for Legion. Let's see if they have better luck than Luo did.
So they are actually picking Legion Commander this time because you want to duel the Panda, right? That's the purpose of it, and you can dispel the lasso.
Yeah, but it doesn't just remove the evasion anymore. So that is something to keep in mind.
Yeah, but you just want to like disable him so he can't split.
That's true.
And you can also, yeah, it's actually very good against these 3 heroes alone. You can also dispel the lifts. This should be a good Legion Commander game.
It does seem to be like these Chinese teams consider Legion kind of a Bat Rider counter. Although we didn't see it last game, but it's 2 games in a row he's been picked up after a Bat.
Yeah, but sometimes I feel it's it's like it doesn't mean that you're gonna get it all the time. Sometimes the Bat can just tunnel vision and just aim, like target the Legion Commander if the Legion Commander is in a bad spot too. And if you get focused down first, it's the same for your team. You are in a very tough spot.
Yeah, laning wise for HGT, could be the offlane Legion. We have seen teams run it solo mid. I know Hani was experimenting with that for Fnatic. That's generally the most popular way for people to play it in pubs.
I'm not sure about in a competitive game. Like if you run him solo mid, the thing is he's not gonna win his lane though. So he's not like a bro. He can't really withstand pressure against a range hero that well either. He's not like really strong in the middle lane. I feel like he's more suitable in the side lanes. I think middle lane is like just average, not really particularly very good. He does well against certain heroes though, and he has a creep clearing spell, overwhelming odds. But I feel he's not very that strong in the middle lane though.
Okay,
can still work, but not as good.
Let's see what they do. For now, they will pick up a Lich, and this Frost Armor might be a bit of a pain for the Legion Commander. Just make it harder to actually kill heroes during the duel time is a pretty big deal. And with the Lich, they open up their laning a bit here. So what are we going to see? No Faceless Void. That's banned out. Morphline's still out there. The Spectre's also banned. Pretty much all of Maybe's carries, to be honest, are removed at this point. Terrorblade was first phase ban.
Sniper's not removed, don't worry.
HGT are going to pick up the Morphlines. This is also, I feel like, a block pick a little bit. But it's a strong hero nonetheless. And LGDcdec are a bit late on lockdown. They have Lasso and Lift. That's it.
Yeah, they don't have like the best heroes to focus on the morphing. Maybe they need something like a Doom. But if they go for Doom, their cores are a bit like sort of they don't have a real carry because it's a Brew, Doom, and a Bat Rider. Everything is a semi-utility core, and nobody's gonna like be a real DPS later.
I want to see that sniper again, man. That was so much fun. They do need a lot of damage though. Like look at CDEC, they're very damage light right now.
This game sniper might have a tough time. It's a morphling, you know. It's not someone. It's like a specter that he can just pop right in front of your face and just kill you. And this game there's not so many. There's only a panda, no centaur. So the times where when you are watching, oh sniper's gonna die. Okay, that's stampede. It's not gonna happen this time.
What else could maybe be up to this game? There is an Ember Spirit, right? He's been playing some Ember.
They need someone that can pack a punch though. I feel OD might...
They banned the sniper! Alright.
Okay.
You bastards, HGT. You bastards.
How about OD? OD does well against morphing. Does he play OD?
I think he has, but I don't think I've seen it recently. Let's see. He's also played some Shadow Fiend in the past.
No, Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend always gets wrecked in the game.
But he's still fun.
Yeah, but he always gets wrecked. At least Sniper, there's a chance, you know, he can actually do something like the last game. Shadow Fiend is like close to almost every game he's been picked. He has almost more bad games than he actually has good games. Like sometimes he works really well. Like I like the way EG played him during ESL with the Omni Knight. That was really nice.
Anything else? I'm coming up kind of empty here. I guess there's Templar Assassin, but they have a lot of kiting heroes.
They need the thing that can kill morphing is like Doom, you know.
Slug.
Okay, Slug is also...
That's not bad.
That's not that bad. But Slug gets countered by Legion though. Okay, everyone gets countered by Legion if I'm saying so.
Yeah, it's like... it's kind of like saying it gets countered by Doom, I guess, but not quite as extreme.
Yeah, but it's just like Legion is it's a good way to deal with Slug.
Final pick now for HGT.
They need lockdown heavy support. Something that can actually... They need lockdown, yeah. Basically, they just need lockdown for... Like, if you're against Slug and Brew, you need heavy lockdown. Like, sometimes the Skyraft silence alone is not enough. You need someone else that can actually disable them enough for your cores to actually deal damage during that period of time. Heavy lockdown.
There's Lion. We'll go Venge.
Venge is...
Not really heavy.
Not heavy, but good against the bat. And you can actually... give damage for your, you know, the Legion. I mean, it's still considered buffing the Legion with the Aura and the Razor. I mean, it's not that bad though. Like, it's synergized well with his team, even though, like you mentioned, the lockdown is not super heavy, but he gives a lot of other benefits to his team, the minus armor and the Aura. So I mean, you still accept that benefit, and you will deal enough damage, hopefully, to just kill the Slug during the dual timing. And they have a very good like early dual roam, Scaraf and Venge, like against a Lich which is very strong in lane. He just sits in, treasures your lane, and you want to have something that can roam and just disrupt the balance of the laning phase. Otherwise you're going to take a very bad trade for the first 10 minutes.
Right. Okay, so I think the one thing that I do like here for HGT though is they've got a much better lineup to actually win duels. More burst damage from their carries on the Morphling, and they've got the Scarf Mage on their side.
Yeah, I was talking about Scaraf on the enemy when you have Legion. Now they're on the same team.
Yeah, it's a very strong combination. Alright, with that said, let's get into it. It's our final game of the day for the China region. You're watching the Summit 2 by G28.com, and here we go. On the Radiant, we've got HGT, ZSMJ playing your Morphling. Going mid will be Kaka on the Razor. That puts S onto the Vengeful Spirit. Pretty Haw onto the Scarth Mage, and Goose standing in on the Legion Commander. On the side of CDEC, Garter will be handling your support Rubik. XH playing that Slark, the one position Slark this time around. Q, the Lich, that puts maybe on the solo mid Brew, and to the off lane then goes 3-3-3 as your Bat Rider with a Gas Mask.
How do you pronounce the slug? Can you read Chinese?
I was told it's pronounced XH.
No, it's okay. It's go up to your. It means go up to your head, 上头. It's like I think it's considered a metaphor for when you're playing. You don't want to go up. You don't want to get cocky, something like that. You don't want to let it go to your head. I think it means something around that, like that, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, so don't get cocky.
Don't get cocky. Did he get cocky the last game when he played Panda? Maybe sometimes.
I wouldn't say so. He played pretty solid overall.
Yeah, but there was like some random thing, but they were really far ahead though. So
True.
he could be ballsy. And looking at the dual lanes, it's actually Lich and Brewmaster middle lane, bad on the off lane, and Rubik plus Slug at top.
Yeah, gonna be tough to get any ganks going on this mid lane, considering that your Lich is likely to just constantly be hugging the tower, and you don't really have the best ganking hero mode.
I think Razor actually does, like, he's one of the few heroes that actually can do well against two. Like, Co-op is decent against two heroes. Like, even Razor is also decent against two heroes. He doesn't get shut down that hard. And the Venge and the Scarab, they actually bought 2 smokes to start off with, and this is their first rotation. They need to make this work if they're playing like this. Concussive?
It's a long range concussive. They're gonna wave in, but I don't even think they get in range for this magic missile. Yeah.
Oh dear, that was very costly for the way they played this. That was really costly.
Yeah, they started all the way towards top, then they rotated towards bottom. They fail on the smoke, and they do at least manage to deward.
But one thing worth mentioning is usually when people do this, they actually start at the Venge with boots. But if they do that, they actually won't have enough for 2 smokes though. And the Scarab will be a really sad support if the Venge had to start with boots. But that's how you actually make sure that the gang works.
Yeah, meanwhile I'm watching this top lane where Goose is just having a ball. This Rubik is completely unable to harass him out of lane.
Rubik is a very weak lane, like a support that can't really zone, you know. It's not like Scarab. Like you just like mainly as a Rubik you just want to just go pull if you can't kill. Nothing much you can do in the lane.
Whereas you look at the offlane Batrider, for now he's doing well, but he's got to be much more worried about getting picked off. And they're going to go into the concussive shot. The magic missile to follow.
Take a lot of damage.
Not going to die, but he's only got the 1 tango left, so he may just have to go base. Wants to get his Firefly on this camp, and they're going to wrap around. They have another 5 mana.
He doesn't
for
have
magic
enough
missile.
mana. Yeah, not enough mana for another stun. But in this lane, if the Scarab didn't skill concussive, he has the nuke. Bat would have a very tough lane, but because he actually didn't die to the gang, now the lane he got so much alpha on the lane.
Oh,
almost level 3.
He's really committing here against the Slark, who's going to salve up. This might be first blood.
You need to hide and salve.
He's trying. He's in trouble though. Garter's trapped him out. Breaks the salve, and now a full HP Slark comes back in. This will be your first blood. Leap onto Goose, and yep, 1 more plink. Meanwhile, mid lane, they're going to connect there as well, so they kill the Razor. Just a casual Frost Blast into a clap, a few right clicks, and both solos getting wrecked right now for HGT.
No looking good for them. This is not looking good. Their gang failed, and both solo got killed. This is like the worst thing that could have happened to HGT.
The good news is they probably still have late game secured, if they can turn this around.
Okay, then if according to your late game secured, every game I'll just draft TB. Or if I don't get TB, I draft something like
Good luck with that when he's banned first phase every game by the Chinese teams.
I'll talk about something that is actually more possible. Spectre. Then I'll just say late game circuit, boys. Don't worry. That's how I make sure that my team has morale.
Looking for the clap mid lane. They're gonna find it on Kaka as well. 2 more auto attacks will do it, and out salve wasted as well. They'll still get the kill. Another death for that mid Razor. It's not really a lane that you look at as like, oh man, he's gonna get wrecked by this Brewmaster Lich, but he just keeps on getting caught up by Frostblast, and once you have that first death or 2, it's much easier for the follow-up kills to come.
Yeah, and their supports need to really do something to help the lanes. 2 lanes are looking really bad at the moment for them. Batrider went to jungle, so I think they really need to make a movement soon, anytime soon. It's nighttime now. This is like the second best opportunity they can get now, with the haste as well.
Yeah, S is going to lead the way. There is no dire vision of this one.
They have to get the kill.
And they'll get Q, it looks like. He's caught up by a concussive shot to start, then they get the vision of follow from Wave of Terror. Magic Missile coming through, they'll find this Lich kill. A much needed one, though. Kaka drops dangerously low to the tower shots from that, but we'll be able to survive.
Maybe move top. Yeah, they can move top now. There's still a bit of haste on the bench. They're gonna try to bypass the ward. They're worried that there's a ward here, so they're just gonna take the long route.
And they're trying to slow down this bat. They'll drop a sentry ward in the camp and delay his future stacks, but Garter's pulling right now, so it's a tough time to get in there.
Yeah, the Legion is too far for them to get this kill though.
The Legion's got his own problems. Scoo's caught out, will try to heal and fight his way through the Slark, but keeps on losing his stats here. That's already 6 Essence Shift charges, which means 18 agility stolen.
Here comes the support, and the Legion has okay, he has mana for 1 nuke. So, but they know he's there. They know both of the supports are there.
Our Batrider makes the best of a bad situation. He's gonna farm the enemy woods. No golems yet.
Oh, they're gonna run
Leap
in.
finding S with the lift, the drop back, gets off the magic missile. Dark Pack was not used, but even with this heal.
Here comes the cavalry behind. Here comes the cavalry.
Yeah, the rotation from the lifts, the brew as well, clapping him pretty hard. Will smack down that bird. And they'll end up killing 2 in the end. Both supports falling yet again. The struggle continues here for HGT.
You know what, LD? Talk about SmackDown. WWE just came to Malaysia.
Really?
Yeah, they were on tour in Malaysia.
How did it go? Are they getting? Do they have a lot of fans there? Or?
Yeah, it's quite. They were quite well received here.
Did you watch them?
Nope.
Not a WWE fan?
No.
Winter, you disappoint me, man. That's
okay,
so uncultured.
Maybe only for The Rock, okay.
He's long retired, though, isn't he? How long has he been out of the game?
I like his movies.
We see 333 backing off now. 3 heroes for HGT, roaming towards that bottom rune, and unfortunately, they're too late to the party. CDec collecting both. Our Brewmaster having a spaz attack mid lane. Maybe trying to kill the viewers with painful sounds, but it's not a good start. They're down by 2,500 gold, 2,000 experience. CDec just crushing this laning stage.
Slug went for Midas as well. Huh, this is good. I mean, this is a really good scenario for him to get a Midas too, because you're so far ahead. Everything is going so smooth.
Winter, what do you do now if you're HGT? What's your game plan from here?
You already said the game plan. Late game circuit. Morphling.
How do you get to late game? that's the question right now.
You just hang on and keep faith and have hope that the troll will come. There's always the fight where the Batrider blinks in, lassos, and you swap and you turn the fight, even though you're behind. And then you can still win the fight.
They're trying to make a go on Goose top lane. He doesn't have his ultimate yet, but that's not... Oh, they couldn't quite get a rage. They were just inches short from that initial lift. But meanwhile, Bat's also on the move. He's rotated off the bottom lane. 333 trying to make that foray across the river, but there's an Observer Ward just to spot this kind of movement out. So it won't be successful, and his jungle is pretty stacked.
He's still going in.
Really? Kaka still ended up getting caught. He just walked up with the lasso back into the Brewmaster clap.
He didn't know the Brewmaster had a blink, that's why he didn't see.
Okay. That's a fast blink. Then finds a Vengeful Spirit with the Cyclone. They might be able to get more kills here. Slark coming in as well.
He's dead.
Dark Pack, and the leap in. That's going to be the death of S as well. 7-1 your score. Everybody's feeding at this point, except for ZSMJ.
Yeah.
The only hero doing okay.
Late game secured, easy. But he's not going for Midas though, so he's gonna go for the quick Lincolns. I was actually figuring out maybe he wants to go for Midas. He was saving quite a lot of gold just now.
They do have dual online. Mystic Flare, though, is not that close. Pretty Hall, only level 4, and well, about to hit level 5, but still, we're not likely to see Mystic Flare until 10+ minutes at this point. That's a bit of a concern. We'll try and...
They need to get the Razor to clear the stacks, though. Yeah, they stacked up to some of the jungle on the right as well.
Yeah, Batrider also just cleared his own stack, so he is now got his Blink Dagger pretty much. 2,200 gold, and... Yeah,
oh, it's a really quick blink considering. Yeah, got a lot of farm from the stacks.
Yeah, they have double blink now. Double blink. Midas on the Slark has been up, and let's see. Does he have anything else? Oh, he went back to complete his treads.
They're gonna have triple blink at this rate. The Slark's gonna get a blink as well.
Yeah, may stop off for a magic wand first. It looks like.
This is not looking good. If they get one kill on the Morphling, oh, that would be like all their hope and dreams down the river.
Yeah, CSMJ is still a long ways off from his Lincoln Sphere, and any deaths will set him back pretty severely.
He has a Perseverance and Threats now. Okay, he's doing... I mean, he's He's still doing good though. He has the highest CS across the board, but net worth wise, he's very close to the Panda and the Slot.
They're going in mid. Blink Dagger's cooling down for the Brew. They're gonna have to wait about 5 seconds for this.
Dead.
And it's another death for Kaka on the Razor. Poor guy. Just can't catch a break. Brutally clubbed by the Brew. That was a vicious beatdown. And simultaneously bottom lane, they try to make a go on Garter. Caught up by a concussive shot, then a magic missile to come through, and that will secure a kill for ZSMJ, not against him. Even forcing out a Brewmaster TP. He wants to get in close with this Blink Dagger. Does have a split ready.
Wow, he just killed the Replicate. Okay.
Dude, maybe it's just crushing right now. He's hitting like a truck.
At least ZSMJ got the last hit, so he's that closer to the Lincoln's end. But the good news is like at least CDC doesn't have like a lineup that pushes tower very quickly. So map HGT can still stay on their map control. Like their heroes are very good at picking off people, killing heroes left and right, but they're not very good at pushing towers. So Morphling still has a lot of time. I think he can actually still farm.
Not again. Safely. Not again.
Oh no, the Razor.
They don't
Razor
have,
again.
They don't have lasso though. They're gonna go with the split this time. First it's a lasso, now it's a Brew split. The hate for Kaka is intense, and he'll pay again. They're just not even bothering to go for this Morphling. They say, CSMJ, you could free farm, but we're just gonna punish your Razor to the point that he's a completely useless hero.
And you know what they'll say? You let the poor become poorer, and you let the rich stay rich, and he just got a tower. The rich will stay rich, and the poor will just get poorer.
He's only relatively rich, though. He's still behind your Slark in net worth, still behind the Brewmaster as well. 4-0-4 on that hero.
Yeah, but he's keeping up. He's working really hard, though. Give him some credit, dude.
That's true. That's true.
You need to recognize his efforts, keeping his team in the game.
They have a lasso ready, and they've got a good lane ward down here. CDec could make a jump if anybody dares to defend this tower, and it seems pretty...
They can't. There's no way they can defend this tower.
Dude, he wants this level 6. He just needs a few creeps, Winter. Just a few creeps. One wave. That's all Pretty Hall needs. Oh, they're TP'd out right now, right as he moves up the lane. The timing was just off. Fortunate.
The Slug went for drums, so he still wants to build into a magic wand, drums. Maybe after this he'll get his blink. But bottom lane, Bat Rider's gonna come and stop the push from the Morphling. Didn't have enough mana for his lasso. Here comes the Panda with haste. The Panda is gonna look for the Morphling. Okay, they're gonna come. They're gonna get it.
Are they really committing for this? Oh yeah, they are. Oh, ZSMJ doesn't have nearly enough mana. He's got 7 stick charges. Can pop them, but it won't really matter. It's still latched up by the Slark and goes down again to a very angry Panda.
That was like hopes ending.
Now top lane, Goose does have his duel online. He's gonna purge off that slow, but that gets clapped and chain frosted. Can't even duel. And he won't. Fortunately for him, doesn't try to use it. Still.
Oh, here comes the Venge. Oh, they're gonna die. They're gonna lose one more hero.
TP out. Not gonna happen. Get zapped. The taser successfully bringing the bird down to earth.
Did I curse him?
Winter, this is not a good day for Legion commanders. This Legion commander's 0-2 in the off lane. They do have Mystic Flare finally, but and now a Brew split on this. Ay, what a beatdown. 2 to 13. They're taking the towers, they've got free farm on their
Middle lane. Razor, no!
Every time you turn around, someone's dying. The only hero that hasn't died yet is ZSMJ. He's 1-1, the rest of his team is a combined 1-13.
Let me ask you a question. Feels like a ranked match, right?
Oh, a ranked match, yeah.
Everyone else is like, and then you're like, oh my god, game is too heavy.
Dota, please. ZSMJ, he's got strong shoulders, but I don't know if they're this broad. I mean, this Slark is also a great hero to match up against the Morphling if you get farmed. And he's getting pretty damn farmed.
You morph your stats, he steals your stats, and here comes another one, dead.
Another double damage turn.
He always has double damage.
What the hell, man? This guy's cheating. Report him, please.
Oh, someone's dead again.
They've got lasso. No, not gonna go. Surprised they didn't go. Well, I guess they don't have Brew split.
Oh boy. What now?
Maybe it's just playing so aggressive.
he can.
I feel like the only thing they could do is try to smoke and get kills with the Mystic Flare duel. Like, that's the only thing I see them being able to achieve right now.
Yeah, like they need to get it on who only the supports. I'm not sure if they can actually kill the slug. Okay, maybe they can. He's 1.2k. Panda is 1.3. They need to chain their stuns very well. Everything must be perfect for the kill.
The struggle is certainly real. Slark now up to 2,200 gold. Could be that Scotty rush if he wants to skip the blink, which it seems he does.
I think you just get the blink though. You can just kill everything with the blink.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, the game is like you at the point where you can just jump over and you're not afraid. Oh dear, Morphling is here. He's just gonna wave one, take some creeps, and then just replicate out.
Well, if they get the lasso off, he ain't going anywhere if they get this lasso off. They're gonna jump on him, throw everything at ZSMJ up, barely escaping.
Yeah, he's fine.
That was close. They're a little bit late on burst damage for now.
Space created, boys. Let's slow down.
Well, HGT group up mid lane now. Can they actually do anything?
They won't be pushing top. Oh my god, they didn't actually make use much of the time though. If there was like one hero top, then at least they were pushing out 2 lanes when ZSMJ was doing his thing at bottom.
And HGT just keep the aggression flowing. They now move up into the Radiant jungle. Batrider in front. Lasso cooling down in 35. Your split already ready to go. And they just search for those openings. They're going to show their Brewmaster mid lane. But they have
the
backup
slug can just jump into them though. LD, he's just gonna kill everything. They can do nothing to him. This is gonna be very scary.
Yeah, if they can somehow get that silence off before he dark packs, they might have a chance.
Every time he jumps in, he's gonna get his thing on, and after the thing ends, he just ultis. No way you can touch him.
Well, they gotta find. They have to count on a mistake from HGT at this point. They gotta win a duel. It's just
why do you still think that they got to win a duel? You just like that hero so much.
Well, it's just a useless hero if you're not dueling.
Yeah, but winning a duel doesn't mean you win the game.
No, but it's the start of the comeback, Winter. Come on.
Okay, here comes the slug. Dark Pack, gonna get his ulti off, just like I said. You can't touch that guy.
Chain Frost?
Oh, illusion.
That was
they
very
got
unfortunate.
ZSMJ space created once more, and here
Still
comes
going
the lasso.
in. They got the lasso off on S, now pulling it back. Up onto the high ground and into a lot of trouble. While your Brewmaster jumps in, they get off the Mystic Flare. The duel! I told you, Winter! The duel! The duel turns it.
Okay, they're
easy
gonna
damage.
Win this team fight.
Easy plus 10 damage. Can't lose
win
from
this
here.
team fight because they won a duel.
I'm telling you,
man.
man.
You're actually right. They killed 3 heroes.
Why don't you believe? Oh, ye of little faith.
Duel. OP spell. You win games.
That was their first dual Mystic Flare in 18 minutes, but we could see the power and the idea behind the combo. They haven't had many openings. They got their first one there.
That opening was because of overextension.
Yeah, because HGT was suiciding towards the base. Like, yeah, you gotta make a mistake to turn the game, you know?
It happens, we're all humans. We make mistakes. Can't complain.
Lincoln Sphere is out now on your Morphling. He's still, in spite of that, 3k gold behind the Slark.
Yeah, it's because of the Midas.
Yeah, it is definitely making a difference. But they need to get farm on these other heroes. Like, if you just have a farm Morphin against a farm Slark, I don't think it's a great matchup later on.
He has big shoulders. Don't worry, he'll find a way.
In ZSMJ we trust.
Against Slug, you need like a lot of items though, because he's just really good against a hero like Morphing. It's not very.
You know, just get to that point where the Slark has like the Abyssal Blade, Eye of Scotty, and he can just solo kill you basically.
You can't touch him. Or here comes another dead guy.
Yeah,
why is he escaping? Oh, he's worried of the Legion. I was like, oh, I just saw a Skyrath. Maybe he's not alone. Just ditch. His team is doing Rosh. Doesn't want to take any chances after that.
Yeah, they do not want the comeback to happen.
Yeah, because Legion was pushing the bottom lane. I was thinking that he would have actually gotten away with it, kill the Skyrath and just get out.
We're gonna work on a Roshan now. HGT dropping low. This rush will fall soon, and there is no contest in sight for HGT. Absolutely nothing. They're just split pushing, but it's even a slow split push.
the Slugs Aegis. Okay. The Brew doesn't have his streak. If the Brew is still 7-0, I would say you give it to the Brew, but I think you give it to the Slug though.
Yeah, maybe they just feel like the Slark will never die. He seems close to immortal already.
And that every time when you think you won't die, that's the time where you die. Because you think you're invincible, and here comes. Oh, there's a lot of heroes behind him. They need to land the silence though for this kill. It's not gonna be easy.
Yeah, I mean, how do you even get in range for that? It's not the best range, to be honest.
It's decent. It's not that bad.
But he's going in. He initiates. He jumps over the tree line. Well, you can't silence that which you cannot see. As Morphling replicates out, TP'ing away will be the Legion. They scatter to the winds, but still, they lose another.
You can actually silence something you cannot see though. Just with another spell. Global silence doesn't care.
That's true, but if Slark's already invis, he also doesn't care too much.
He's not even afraid of Chrono now. His ulti is basically invincible.
I'm waiting for the Slark I have Scotty, which I feel like that's the point where then what do you like he can tank a bunch of spells, still chase the Venge down, kill her, probably do the same to the Skywrath. Basically can kill 2 by himself. That's without the Brew Split, that's without the Batrider Lasso or Chain Thrust.
I think he still dies though if he gets duel. Like look at his HP pool right now. 1.6k. If he gets duel and Ancient Seal and he gets Venge Stun, I think he still dies. Unless he has BKB.
They're pushing in the mid lane. Tower's gonna drop soon. Glyph is ready. Do HGT bother to defend this? Doesn't seem like they want to. They'll sack that to mid and they'll let CSMJ push out the bottom, working towards an Ethereal Blade, but not particularly close. Still about 2,500 gold off, and while he's trying to farm that, they're looking to take the second to last outer tower of the game. Still holding the line bottom lane, and not being contested. They have seen 1 TP out, so if they were ever to go top, this would be the time. Duel is ready, Blink Dagger's on the Legion, but everyone's running away. Oh no, maybe not the Slark. Oh, this could be the time. Oh, this is the time. The Slark will go down.
Oh my god, who got that kill?
The Legion. Oh, the last hit, it was split.
Oh, do you know if they actually still get that?
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
You still get the amount of gold, right? Even though it's split.
Oh, the gold. Yeah,
do you get the streak gold as well? Because he was like dominating, right?
I think it splits it. Yeah, 524 gold is split.
Wasn't too bad then.
I don't think they changed how that part works. It's just the numbers that got changed for the streak gold. Because that used to be the case as well.
That was huge. Just if you look at the net worth chart right now, just look at it. Razor is on par with the Brew after that early game. He's just like 500 behind, and they took so many towers and they took Roche. This is comeback. Comeback's real.
Welcome to Comeback City. not yet, but soon.
Man, it's like logically this deficit is acceptable for what they have what they've been through during the early game. This is definitely acceptable.
And it does still go back to what we discussed earlier. If this goes late enough and HGT have at least decent farm on their other 2 cores and the Morphling's fat,
yeah,
they're probably
I think they can do it though, because you just need to duel the Slug. The Slug dies, you win. Morphling is gonna kill the Brew Split, and you win the team fight.
Well, that's where Slark may need to go for like a Lincoln Sphere, maybe a Manta.
Maybe Lincoln's or BKB, something along those lines. He needs to make sure that he doesn't die, because the moment he dies, the Venge and the Legion Commander can protect the Morphling from the Lasso and whatever focus fire they have on the Morphling. But the Slug doesn't have protection, he only has Frost Armor, and if he gets duel without BKB, he's dead anyway.
And you can see HGT, their game plan begins to take shape. They're going to split push the top lane.
Oh, they just lassoed the Replicate! Comeback is real, dude! ZSMJ, his shoulders. He has very broad shoulders. He's making a lot of stuff happening. Yeah.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of space now. Just it's been 2 pickoffs. That's pretty much it. And then there's been a few more from there. You
have to be really, really careful not to give away kills. Do you know the last fight where they lost, but the Panda died, but Panda was 7-0 at that fight? It still gave away a lot of gold towards the towards HGT, even though they won the team fight.
Roshan was not going to respawn for 5 minutes and 40 seconds though, so still some time before they can really do much.
This is the reason why I question why do you even give the Aegis to the blue instead of giving it to the Slut.
It didn't do much, that's for damn sure.
He didn't even do anything with the Aegis because they were just always constantly needing to push the lanes out because Morphling was being a pesky hero on the top lane, on the bottom lane, pushing everywhere, moving around with the replicant, and here comes the
They get the jump, they're gonna lift the Legion, drop him back down. Where's that duel? He's not gonna get one off, gets swapped out to safety, trying to heal himself up, but Boulder Toss chased down by the Fire Panda. The Wind Panda's there as well, a leap forward. Oh, you can't let XH run free in the fight like this now. Pretty Hall drop back to Earth, unloads with a Mystic Flare, but it's split between the team. They'll lose 3. And this might just be a push down mid now. CSMJ's got to start split pushing.
I think they will respawn in time to defend this. It's only like 25 seconds for the other 2 heroes. They should be able to defend this though. Yeah, they're just gonna go to the tier 2 about to make sure at least they get something.
They're gonna try and get some wards down.
He has Iterabit, Mr. Larry David. That's comeback. If he gets a kill on somebody.
Yeah, imagine an Ethereal Blade into a Mystic Flare. That's pretty amazing.
Ancient Steel, Ethereal Bait, you name it.
Not just yet though. Not just yet. The Sark is still ahead.
Not having a BKB means you're automatically classified as dead.
Yeah, that'll do it. That's for damn sure. But CSMJ is pretty much flawless this game. He's died once, very early.
Yeah.
But
you said he has to have big shoulders to carry this game. He's showing it.
Yeah, he's been doing those. He's been doing those military presses.
He played a lot of rank though.
CDEC now roaming through the river as a pack of 4. They're gonna try and join up with the Slark here, while ZSMJ
no
gets aggressive.
This is the time where the hopes and dreams goes down the drain if he dies.
They gotta break the Lincolns first, and then they gotta lasso him, and they get everything on ZSMJ. Not a chance in the world. They stole strength gain.
Rubik strength morph.
And he's already got that point in null field, so he's much more difficult to shotgun. I jinxed him, just so you know.
Yeah, but the last time I jinxed him too. When the first death, when I said if he dies, all the hopes and dreams are down the drain, and he died.
That kill was like 1,000 gold swing. I didn't even have a streak.
Yeah, he was basically who got the last hit. Oh, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't matter, right? Who gets the last hit? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just how many heroes are nearby.
Did he buy the E-Blade before he died?
Yeah, he's got E-Blade. He had it for a while, actually. Well, they've been quiet lately. They're gonna get caught out here. The Razor not TPing out right away. He's got a BKB. He's still hesitating to use this, and with the Invis room pop, I guess he won't need to. Oh, get sleep. Caught out again. They're chasing. Oh, they've got the vision now. They braid in their gem from the Batrider, and down he shall go. A pretty big death there on the Razor. I wonder if they look to push in. They've got their brew split online. LGDcdec. They may just want to wait for this next Roshan though. About a minute and a half, 2 minutes to go.
I think they should wait for it. Like I mentioned, they don't have a very good pushing lineup. It's more of like just farming the whole map and making sure that they do not mess up when they push. Because if you mess up and you push high ground, you give away a lot of gold again. Oh no, the Legion Commander.
Gets swapped out though. That nice swap from S gonna save his life. Is forced off, and this will cost the Venge her own, but the sacrifice was necessary. And they're going to try to push in. They really want to force out a buyback here on the Razor, ideally, I feel.
I think it's fine though, 10 seconds, they can wait for it.
Lincoln Duel is online, maybe. No, it doesn't have to use BKB, so a Mystic Flare could do a lot of work, so too could the Shotgun. Cooling down in about 10 seconds time, it looks like. And they'll keep on pushing. Just smack her at the tower. Everyone about to respawn. They get hit by an overwhelming odds. But then everyone from CDEC just backs.
Yeah, they already did enough damage and they just continue farming. Slug has enough for something very big. Almost 6,000 gold.
Yeah, so let's see, Winter. If you're in the shoes of CDEC right now, you do see ZSMJ. He's like nowhere near the net worth of the Slark, but it is a morph lane, and considering how this game went, you don't want to rest on your laurels. So with this Aegis, do you break the base? Just look for a lasso and go high ground, or what's your plan? If you're CDEC.
Like basically, like you mentioned, they need to wait for the Aegis and just push and try not to make a mistake though, and just go when you are confident enough. You cannot afford to make a mistake. You just like farm as much as you can the whole map. Play it safe.
Everybody on HGT just hanging out bottom lane. CDEC making their way up the river. Maybe and Q close together. No vision for the Radiant. They're just playing in the dark right now. This is a very dangerous move.
Can they get the duel on
The
someone
lasso's
first?
ready. The lasso's ready. No, Bat gonna leap away. A Slark leaps in. He runs into the entirety of the enemy team, but he got off his ultimate first. That means they lose their Scarth right away, and now the duel damage probably not sufficient. They're just getting massacred by this Slark. Chasing forward onto S. Will slap him down too. He's got a completed butterfly, for Christ's sake. 36 additional agility. This is a Slark hitting for 210 damage.
Wow, he went for butterfly. Okay, that was very ballsy.
Yeah, he's up against a lot of nuke damage and
Yeah, that
not right click.
a bit reckless, but I mean, if you are not dying, then it's fine.
Well, it seems his confidence is paying off now, Winter. They're gonna break the base. Mid lane, CDEC just bulldozing through. They'll lose their melee racks here, and HGT, no real trade in sight. ZSMJ just trying to push out that top lane, but still tier 2 stands in his way, and they'll immediately clear the wave bottom, and then XH starts massacring buildings. He pokes hard, and has that stolen agility still for quite a bit longer. Every little bit making a big difference. Yeah, you can't go high ground as the Morphling. You're gonna have to back. Might be too late though. Already, the Slark will jump in, and he manages to get off his ult again, just smacking down S on the Vengeful Spirit. This looks pretty over, Winter. They gotta like team wipe them right now, and then take an objective. But good luck with that. There's still a Brew Split ready to go. There's still a lasso available, and there's still a Chain Frost. Q is just searching for that opening to unload. ZSMJ does get off a shotgun. Nanji does just assassinate the Rubik, but I'm just keeping my eyes on the Slark here. He's driving heroes back to the ball. Now turns for ZSMJ, and ZSMJ just gets dropped. GG. CDEC run them over. They're 2-0 on the day, and they're now 3-1 in the group stage. Fantastic turn of events for them.
Yeah, the two games they played today were really good. Like the strategy, I mean, both of the games I think I like the way they pick their heroes and put their lanes, and the way they move was they've improved a lot since the last time I saw them today.
Well, a rough run for HGT, but that they just let them get too out of control on the side of CDEC. All the lanes went really badly.
It came down to, like I mentioned, the smoke. They got 2 smokes on the supports early on, and they didn't make the smoke ganks count, and that was really huge for that matter. And they lost their 2 solo heroes. I mean, the 2 solo lanes early on as well. The Legion Commander died at top, Razor died multiple times at middle, and all the ganks didn't really pay off too much, and that was it. Like the early game was totally a train wreck for them.
Winter, thank you very much for joining me today, buddy. Anything you want to add before we wrap it up?
Anything I want to add? I don't know what to say about the new patch though. The new patch is like, there's always very fun games. Sometimes there's always very long games. I don't know how much I like it, but at least it's a good change of pace compared to the the old 5-man thingy.
It's definitely a more diverse patch, though. The actual it does feel a little bit random at times.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel I don't know what's going on. I just need to play the patch more. I'm not sure what's going on sometimes because of the goal swing and the stuff, and like the more I see it, like teams have been playing Radiant even more now because of like Dire. You don't exactly get like advantage on the Roshan side as Dire anymore. It's not so huge as before, and so teams would prefer to get Radiant side because you have a much better laning phase on the off lane, and you can stack the Ancients easier as a middle lane and stuff like that.
Well, with that said, Winter, thank you so much for joining me. Guys, you can follow him on Twitter at WinterDota, and his team, Johnny's Revenge, is, of course, competing over in the Southeast Asian Division, which we'll be picking up fairly soon. You've been watching The Summit 2 by G2A.com, and this will conclude our Chinese broadcast in 2 hours and 25 minutes. We return for what's shaping up to be a pretty busy day in the European region. We were supposed to originally have just 2 games today, Those two games were going to be BBC versus Fnatic and M5 versus BBC. But since then, we've added PR versus Tinker. And I believe Tinker might be playing one more game after that.
Did you say BBC versus Fnatic?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to watch that game.
Yeah, see some Weeha Invoker.
Invoker or Meepo. Has he picked Meepo in a like official match?
Yeah, he played Meepo, he crushed with it. He played Invoker, he crushed with it. He's been beasting, man. He's a beast.
He crushed with everything, right?
Yeah, he's really good.
I know.
Well, for that you'll have to wait 2 hours though. So in the meantime, we're gonna pack it up, guys. Thanks for watching. This concludes the China region coverage for today, and until next time, it's LD and Winter and all the rest of us here at Beyond the Summit signing off. See you soon.